When you think of education, teachers and principals preparing the next generation of leaders likely come to mind. But as one tireless champion demonstrates time and time again, not all education heroes work on the front lines.
We're the behind-the-scenes people.
So says Janice Palmer, who has been moving Arizona's education system forward through smart public policy for more than 25 years. This includes a decade as Senior Vice President of Helios Education Foundation, where she helps create bright futures for millions of youth in Arizona and Florida.
Janice was able to take the learnings of the past and then apply that work to an organization like us and say, how can we improve student outcomes and student success?
A product of the East Valley, she graduated from Mesa's Dobson High School and Arizona State University. Janice set her sights on becoming a writer, but all of that changed during her junior year at ASU.
My mother found an ad in the state press looking for an internship for public policy. I did that internship and I was hooked.
Janice held roles in state government and the Arizona School Boards Association before she built the public policy function at Helios.
Janice has been instrumental in every piece of significant education policy work in the state for the last 25 years. She's worked on campaigns. She's been instrumental in policy implementation. She has had a seat at the table at every education conversation in this state.
Her superpower, an uncanny ability to find common ground with anyone to get things done.
I haven't met someone that's not a friend in waiting, and I think that's just how I grew up. My dad brought me from a very early age to work with him. That was the start of really being very, very comfortable with people.
She comes across as wanting to do things for the right reasons, and that's why I think a lot of people admire her so much.
Janice has a unique way of framing information and even her own experiences or history of knowledge of a particular issue, but put it in terms that all of us can understand, because she'll understand where you're coming from.
From improving literacy to reducing absenteeism, Janice's work has had profound positive effect on Arizona kids. But her biggest accomplishment was serving as lead negotiator for Arizona's Proposition 123, which settled a long-standing lawsuit to increase funding from the State Land Trust to K-12 public education.
I was at the School Boards Association. It was during the Great Recession. There were a number of years that schools had not received inflationary money. We were having to cut staff. We were having to cut programs. And so really it was a phone call to a friend who happened to be the chief of staff to Governor Ducey's office. That helped provide the opportunity for the right people to get around the table.
Janice was there from start to finish, not just negotiating with the governor, but also then going to the legislature, building these coalitions, particularly the business community, and explaining why this was necessary.
You know, honestly, I just want to do my part. We all live in these communities. We need to come together so that every single person has the freedom to be prosperous and live a great life, whatever that looks like.
Janice Palmer has dedicated her career to making our public policies and education better in serving all of our students and doing the right thing for educators, for teachers, for students, for parents, for families.
And I think she's been a big factor as to why Helios is viewed as the preeminent education thought leader in our state. She's the gravitas behind that.